Today's book is The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Suzanne. Let's start a reading adventure together. My friends, let's read our story, The Three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig. This is a little different than our regular Three Little Pigs story. But that's not a pig, right? No. Is it what? What did you say? Oh, it's a beaver. Okay. That's not a pig, and that's not a wolf. It's a beaver. Let's start our story. Once upon a time, there were three cuddly little wolves with soft fur and fluffy tails who lived with their mother. The first was black, the second was gray, and the third was white. One day, the mother said to the three little wolves around her, "My children, it's time for you to go out into the world. Go build a house for yourselves, but beware of the big bad pig." "Don't worry, mother. We will watch out for him," said the three little wolves, and off they set. Soon they met a kangaroo. Oh, I was not expecting a kangaroo. Were you expecting it? I was not expecting a kangaroo. And the kangaroo was pushing a wheelbarrow full of red and yellow bricks. "Please, will you give us some of your bricks?" asked the three little wolves. Oh, they use their manners. They are nice little wolves. Do you think the kangaroo said yes? Give me a thumbs up if it's yes and a thumbs down if it's a no. Thumbs up. Okay, let's see. Turn the page. "Certainly," said the kangaroo, and she gave them lots of yellow and red bricks. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of bricks. Look at them putting, oh my goodness, they're carrying them, they're plopping them down, they're smushing the stuff around to make it really strong. You think it's going to be a strong house? Yeah, really strong. Show me your muscles. Okay, it's going to be a really strong house. That's good, because we need a strong house to live in. The very next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road. Oh no, and saw the house of bricks. Oh no, that the three little wolves had built. The three little wolves were in the garden playing croquet. When they saw the big bad pig coming, they ran in the house and locked the door. Do you see the big bad pig? Yeah, he's way back there in the he's hiding in the trees. Yeah, I see him there too. He's coming, he's prowling. Would you run in your house and lock the door if you saw that pig coming into your house? I think I would. Tick-tock, door's locked. The pig knocked on the door. We say, "Knock, knock, knock." And he grunted, little wolves, let me come in." "No, no, no, no," said the little wolves. "By the hair on our chinny chin chin," and they do have a lot of hair, "we will not let you in, not for all the leaves in the China teapot." Oh, do you think that's going to make the pig happy, sad, or angry? Maybe angry. Let's see. Turn the page. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but the house didn't fall down. Look, it's wobbling. I see the top of the house is wobbling. The window is bending a little, but it's not falling down. That's a good thing, right? That's a very good thing. So the pig can't get to the wolves. Oh, but there's a big but, not just the one you sit on. The big bad pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went out and fetched a sledgehammer. It's a really, really big hammer. And he knocked the house down. Oh, but their house was so nice and it was so strong. The three little wolves only just managed to escape before the bricks crumbled. And they were very frightened indeed. They were, no, 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 no. Oh, I think he might have saved the teapot. The black wolf, I think he might have saved the teapot. So that's a good thing, hey? Uh-oh. We shall have to build a stronger house, they said. And just then they saw Beaver. Haha, there's where Beaver comes in. He was mixing concrete in a concrete mixer. See, they put it in the tub part and then it mixes it all up. Please, will you give us some of your concrete? Asked the three little wolves. Do you think he said yes or no? Show me your thumbs. I think he said yes too. Certainly, said the beaver. And he gave them buckets and buckets and buckets full of the messy, slurry, that means liquidy, concrete. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of concrete. Look at that. They're bringing up the buckets and they're filling it in. They're mixing. Oh, they're making it nice and flat. Oh, they're hard at work. No sooner had they finished than the big, bad pig came prowling down the road, and he saw the house of concrete that the little wolves had built. Do you think he's just going to keep going and maybe go to the store and buy a lollipop? I think he should go to the store and buy a lollipop. You don't think he's going to keep going? You think he's going to stop? Yeah? You think he's going to not? Oh, okay, let's turn the page. They were playing battledore and shuttlecock in the garden. And when they saw the big bad pig, they ran inside and shut the door. The pig rang the bell. Ooh, it's a bell. It's not a knock knock. We go ding dong. You do it. Nice. Little frightened wolves, let me come in. No, said the three little wolves. By the hair on our chinny chin chins, we will not let you in, not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your host down, said the pig. Do you think you think it's going to work this time? I don't know. Look at the house. It looks extra strong this time. All right. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed, but the house didn't fall down. It's too strong. So what's he going to do now? But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and fetched his pneumatic drill. That means one that you plug in and it goes like this, a whole bunch. And he smashed down the entire house. But he really wants to break their house, doesn't he? The three little wolves managed to escape, but their chinny chin chins were trembling and trembling and trembling. They're very frightened. Do you think they're going to take the teapot again? That teapot seems very special. They take it with them wherever they go. We shall build an even stronger house, they said, because they were very determined. That means they're not going to give up. Just then, they saw a truck coming along the road carrying barbed wire. Those are the pointy things. Iron bars, armor plates, and heavy metal padlocks. Please, will you give us some of your barbed wire, a few iron bars and armor plates, and some heavy metal padlocks? They said to the rhinoceros who was driving the truck. A rhinoceros can drive trucks. That's cool. Sure, said the rhinoceros, and he gave them plenty of barbed wire, iron bars, armor plates, and heavy metal padlocks. Those are the ones you have to have a key. He also gave them some plexiglass. That's the plasticky glass, and some reinforced steel chains. See all the chains in the rhinoceros' arm? He's holding them all. I don't know how they're going to build a house out of all of that, but we're going to see. So the three little wolves built them an extremely strong house. It was the strongest, securest house one could possibly imagine. They felt absolutely safe. So they're not worried about the pig anymore. Nope. They're like, this is the safest house ever that anybody has ever built. The next day, the big bad pig came prowling along the road. As usual, he keeps finding them. The three little wolves were playing hopscotch in the garden. Oh yeah, there's their little rock. When they saw the big bad pig coming, they ran inside their house. They bolted the door and locked all 37 padlocks. Wow, 37. It's a big number. The pig dialed the video entrance phone. You had to press the buttons. And said, little frightened wolves with trembling chins, let me come in. No, 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 said the little wolves. By the hair on our chins, we will not let you in. Not for all the what? Right, tea leaves in our china teapot. So, of course, when the pig is told no, you can't come in, what does he do? Right, he tries to huff and puff. Do you think it's going to work this time? Is he going to blow the whole house down with his huffs and his puffs? Okay, well, it does look very strong. You're right, it is the strongest. So let's see. So he huffed, ready, huff, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but the house didn't fall down. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He brought some dynamite. He laid it against the house. He lit the fuse, and the house blew up. Okay, seriously, that pig is awfully bad. He's not a very kind pig if he's always breaking people's house. Look at him hiding over there in the corner. The three little wolves just managed to escape with their fluffy tails scorched. That means they got ouchies on their tails. That was a close one. That pig is not being very nice. Something must be wrong with our building materials, they said. That's the stuff they're using to actually build their house. We have to try something different. But what? At that moment, they saw a flamingo, with pretty feathers, coming along, pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers. Please, will you give us some flowers? Asked the little wolves. With pleasure, said the flamingo, and he gave them lots of flowers. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of flowers. Well, it's definitely not the strongest. It's not really strong. It's not super strong. You're right. It's very, very, very weak house. That's the opposite of strong, is weak. Yeah. I think the wind could knock it over. At least they're tying the sticks together, so that's a good thing. One wall was made of marigolds, one of daffodils, and one of pink roses, and one of cherry blossoms. Oh, that's nice. They matched them all up. The ceiling was made of sunflowers, and the floor was a carpet of daisies. They had water lilies in their bathtub and buttercups in the refrigerator. It was a rather fragile house, and it swayed in the wind. But it was very beautiful. The next day, the big bad pig came prowling down the road and saw the house of flowers that the three little wolves had built. This doesn't sound good. I was hoping the pig went on vacation. He rang the blue bell at the door and said, "Little frightened wolves with trembling chins and scorched tails, let me come in." "No, no, no," said the three little wolves. "By the hair on our chins, we will not let you in, not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. Uh-oh. Ready to huff? But as he took a deep breath, he pulled it and he went, getting ready to huff and puff. He smelled the lovely scent of the flowers. It was fantastic. And because the scent was so lovely, the pig took another breath and another one. And instead of huffing and puffing, he began to sniff. When we smell something good, we like to sniff lots and lots. We go, that's right. He sniffed deeper and deeper until he was quite filled with the fragrant scent, the really pretty smell. His heart grew tender, and he realized how horrible he had been. Oh, no. Right then, he decided to become a big, good pig. He started to sing and dance. The tarantella. That must be a dance that I do not know. Look at him dancing. The wolves are in their house going, you said you were going to huff and puff, but now you're dancing. At first, the three little wolves were a little bit worried that it might be a trick. But soon they realized that the pig had truly changed. So they came running out of the house and they started to play games with him. First, they played ping pong and then Piggy in the middle. And when they were tired, they invited him into the house. They didn't want him in because he was being mean. And now that he's being nice, they offered him tea and strawberries and wolfberries and asked him to stay with them as long as they wanted. The pig accepted. That means he said yes. And they all lived happily ever after together. Oh, that's so nice. I'm really glad that the pig figured out that he was not being kind and he needed to fix it. And what's one way that we fix it when we want to fix it with our friends? We say, I'm sorry, right? And if we knocked over their tower, we can help them pick it up. That's right. Or if you're going over to help your friend, you say, what are you doing? Can I help? Just like the wolves were asking the other animals to help them, give them some building materials. Well, thank you very much, my friends. That was a fantastic story. I hope you enjoyed it. And I want you to have a fantastic day playing and being kind with your friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.